As platinum and palladium markets tighten, a Canadian explorer is betting on Brazil's untapped potential and artificial intelligence to find the next big discovery. ValOre Metals has renewed its partnership with VRIFY Technology, integrating its AI-powered platform Dora to accelerate exploration at the company's Pedra Branca project in northeastern Brazil. The collaboration aims to unlock new targets, refine drill programs, and strengthen ValOre's broader growth strategy across one of the world's most promising mineral regions. Well, it's a pleasure. Joining us now is Nick Smart, CEO of ValOre Metals. Nick, thanks very much indeed for talking to us.
Thank you, Devin. Great to be here.
So let's start with ValOre itself. What first drew you to the Pedra Branca project, and what makes it such an exciting opportunity for platinum and palladium exploration in Brazil?
Yes, thank you very much. So wonderful to be here. In many ways, the work with ValOre and Pedra Branca for me feels like the culmination of a lot of things that come in from my past. I first got involved with ValOre with Jim Pedersen, our chairman, and Thiago Diniz asked me to get involved with some of the metallurgical test work that we were doing on the Pedra Branca deposit in Brazil. This test work we were doing with UCT, the Department of Chemical Engineering there, which in fact is where I studied. So that was a good combination for me. And got involved with the project, got really excited with the work that we were doing there, got along very well with the team. And then the opportunity came along to take a leadership position with the company, and I jumped at it. Working in Brazil is something that I've got a long history in as well. I spent about 5 or 6 years working in Brazil and developing nickel projects with Anglo Americans. So there's a good continuity there as well. And of course, the timing is fantastic for us as well. As you mentioned, the market is finally realizing the value behind platinum group metals, and we've seen a huge increase in terms of interest and certainly in terms of pricing for both platinum and palladium. So the timing, in many ways, feels very right, and very, very excited to be involved in this.
Listen, Nick, you've just renewed your partnership with VRIFY, right? So for viewers unfamiliar with mining technology, how does AI actually help your geologists find new deposits even faster?
Yeah, so VRIFY has developed a very smart program called the Dora platform, which in many ways is a brilliant use and application of the AI technology, because you're able to consolidate a huge amount of data. So there's an enormous amount of data that exists in the field, from geophysical data, geochemical data. And you're able to bring all of that together and then apply learning algorithms to synthesize that and generate a list of targets. That for us makes the process and the targeting process for our geologists a lot more efficient and a lot easier.
So the Pedra Branca project already has a defined platinum group metals resource, right? Where are you focusing on next? And what could new discoveries mean, especially for investors watching this and for Brazil's mining future?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, Pedra Branca, we've very well defined the resource there. We've done a significant amount of drilling, and we're sitting on circa 2.2 million ounces of platinum and palladium. For us at this stage, the real work is developing the metallurgical treatment process. So we've done a big sampling campaign. As I mentioned earlier, we're busy doing the metallurgical test work with the University of Cape Town at the moment, with the aim of proving the economics of the project and moving that forward into the permitting process. Now, Brazil's got a very smart regulatory regime there, where you can apply for what they call a trial mining permit. So you're able to actually start mining, build a demonstration plant, and prove the economics and the technical process of the plant at an early stage. So an accelerated permitting process allowing you to get into the operation earlier. And that's certainly the route that we're looking to develop there. Alongside that, we're also very, very interested in the upside potential, both within our resource, but also within the region. So a lot of we believe that Brazil's a very prospective area for precious metals in general.
It's interesting you mentioned that because it segues very nicely into what I was going to ask you next, and that's the appeal of actually operating there. You have your advantages, but there's also some challenges that come with exploring in that region, isn't there?
100%. So I mean, Brazil is one of the leading countries of the world, both in terms of prospectivity, but also in terms of the processes that they've put in place to support investment into the mining region. We've been really, really impressed with the level of the technical talent that we have in Brazil as well. We've certainly benefited from that as a company, but the caliber of the geologists, mining engineers, metallurgists that we're meeting, all of that gives us a great deal of confidence that when you look to take a project into operation, which is really what we're looking to do here, you've got that bench strength behind you to take you through that.
Look, the past few years really have begun to show us what platinum and palladium means to critical clean energy, right? How do you see demand trends shaping projects like yours in the years ahead?
100%. So, I mean, what we're seeing now is, I think, an increasing awareness that there's going to be a sustained level of demand for platinum and palladium group elements. I think over the past few years, there's been an evolution in terms of an understanding that internal combustion engines will be part of the mix of automobiles going into the future, and hybrids will be a significant part of the mix of automobiles going into the future. And interestingly, hybrid vehicles use more platinum and palladium in their catalysts than internal combustion engines. So we've seen over the last few years a sustained level of demand, and we see that going on into the future for PGEs. And at the same time, we see a gap in terms of supply. So limited numbers of new supply projects coming on board, and most of the projects tend to be complicated projects. Deep level underground mines located in South Africa or located in Russia. We're obviously very fortunate to have our project in Brazil, which is a friendly jurisdiction, a place where that is looking for investment. And one of the things that we're really excited about with Pedra Branca also is the fact that it's a near surface deposit. So our mineralization goes right up to surface. The level of investment to be able to get into an ore body like that, obviously we're able to do that more cost effectively and quicker. So we think it's a really exciting time to be developing that.
So Nick, as I wrap up, I mean, what should investors be watching out for when they look at ValOre in the months ahead?
Yeah. So we're busy taking at the moment, as I mentioned, completing the next phase of our metallurgical test work. We're looking to publish results from that in the early part of next year, and then take it into feasibility and licensing. Really looking to achieve that trial mining license from the government in Brazil, and take that into demonstration. So that's certainly our path forward in terms of the Pedra Branca project. And then we're actively looking at partnerships and potential acquisitions in the region as well. As I mentioned, we think it's a really exciting space and a really prospective space. So news coming.
Yep, we certainly will keep our eye on it. Nick Smart, the CEO of ValOre Metals, thanks very much indeed for talking to us.
Thank you, Dave.